The Savior, the Savior has come. It is thee, Austin Reeves. Oh, Austin Reeves, you are our Savior. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. Here we go. Once again, hit the like buttons. Coming through the door. We are now live. Y'all been waiting to hear from me. I've been waiting to talk about this. I'm glad I didn't do this live. If I'd have done this live, we would have been here for a long time. Oh, let's go. Where Brian? Where was Brian? Somebody tell me, where's LeBron James? Where's LeBron James? Did he play today? Where's Brian? Austin Reeves gets all the credit for your win today. Ryu Hachimura did way more than Austin Reeves, but yet they give all the credit to him. That's your white Jesus. Hit the like button, baby. White Jesus. He has risen. Oh, baby, here we go. Here we go. Hit the like button, baby. We're going to get the show started. Because this was entertainment at its finest. Davis was big on defense. If you call fouling defense, yes, he was. But let's get to the fact of why we're here. Now, once the game started, the game was moving at a speed that fits the Memphis Grizzlies. LeBron James, the defensive assignment on LeBron was to basically keep him moving, keep him in a position where he can't see the court, keep him on the left side where he can't see and he has to throw the ball across his body. So from a basketball perspective, let me tell you what actually happened. So while they were doing that early, Dillon Brooks was what they call shielding him. So while he's shielding him to go basically to a 1-2-1, and they're throwing the ball from the left side, it's more going to be up in the air to be stolen. Now, early on when LeBron was getting in these positions, he was forcing himself to go right because they were actually trying to force him there. But what Dillon Brooks is doing is shielding LeBron's sight. He's staying in front where LeBron likes to pass the ball. LeBron don't like to pass with his left hand across. He likes to pass right hand up, going upwards or around. So the problem is, and what has ensued, and thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. But what had happened was right away, they started to shield him and come over with another defender that would come up and help. If he goes to the left, they would try to cut him off to make him throw lob passes and force his passes to go erratic. Now, the reason that this started to change is because in this stanza, the referees called foul. Anything LeBron did to just try to get out of it, like I'm just going to run into him, boom, foul on Dillon Brooks. That happened in this game. Dillon Brooks was slapped with 3 fouls in the first half based off the way he was defending LeBron James. No other question involved needs to be asked. They went to that stanza right there to keep the game close. Anthony Davis gets hurt. He hurts his right arm because I don't know. Maybe it's that female nidus or whatever he got inside of him. I can't move my arm. It's like, dude, you banged your elbow. Just give it time. You hit your funny bone. You ever hit your funny bone before? Give it time, bum. Jesus Christ. I have no feeling in my right arm. So he sat down, and when his soft butt sat down, the rest of the teams played better. What put them in a bad position before is that D'Lo was taking so many dumb shots and missing them, and it was putting them at a disadvantage, and they were playing on the back of their heels. In the third quarter, the Grizzlies got more aggressive offensively. They kept Jaren Jackson just cooking in the middle because they have no big man. And that's what they went away from in the second half. And that's what doomed the Grizzlies. They went away from what was working in the first half, which was go to Jaren Jackson. Let him put pressure on AD in that position. AD's going to have to step up and guard him. And he's not. He's trying to lay back in the paint to try to block the little guards coming through. So now, if you give the ball to him, it opens things up. Tillman did the best he could, but he's not an offensive threat. So they fall back off him. They do not guard him. Tillman has to once dribble up to open up the opportunities. When he's wide open and they fall back, what Tillman Jr. has to do is dribble the ball up to make an aggressive move. Even if he's not going to shoot, he has to get the defense to show movement. Other than that, there's two guarding one. So when you step up, somebody has to commit. They're going to have to step up to you. Even though you're not an offensive threat, you're making it like you're an offensive threat now. You dribble into their chest. You're going to pass the ball anyway. So you might as well just dribble up to them. Boom. Get a body on them. Look for the guy that's open. Movement's got to be going now. So a lot of mistakes was made on both sides. But every time the Lakers in the second half, they made an adjustment, it was working. Because the fact is, when they took LeBron out of the game got better for the Lakers. Every time they took him out of the game. You take LeBron out, you got movement, you got faster guys on the court, you have guys who are being aggressive. The Grizzlies came out and they were really aggressive on offense. They got after it. They went right after the Lakers and they kept running, and the Lakers kept making turnovers. They kept LeBron making turnovers, D'Lo making turnovers. D'Lo is a turnover machine. People don't realize that now, but I guess when he comes to the Lakers, he must not be D'Lo no more, right? He's not a playmaker. He's a guy that can hit shots. He's an individual. That is what he is. When you put him in a situation where you got to move the ball around and think, he turns over the ball. Shirley Hayes, you are so delusional. You're going to win the series. We've already predicted you were going to win the series. This was staged for you to win the series. You're either going to go to the Western Conference Finals and lose, or the second round and lose, but you will lose. See, that's somebody who would, I can't root for cheating. Of course, D'Lo isn't better than Dennis. Everybody should know that. Dennis Schroeder can do other things. D'Lo cannot. D'Lo can only shoot threes, and he only likes to do that when they're ahead, front run. That's it. Now, the Lakers used a lot of ball movement to get around. Yeah, they used a lot of ball movement to get around. But here's the thing. Bane put a lot of pressure on him. Bane was aggressive. And then that caused Jared Jackson to get aggressive and follow him. Like, look, we coming with you. And everything started to flow. Now, Memphis will win game 2. I agree. They will win game 2 whether Ja plays or not. But here's the scenario. And I'm glad it happened this way so I can get my bets in early. No, I bet the Grizzlies. I should have took the Lakers in the points like I always do. But this one I just knew would go the Grizzlies' way. Because everybody's picking the Lakers to win basically anyway. I don't know why they keep saying they're the underdog. Who the hell got them as the underdog? Remember I made that video? Am I wrong? I picked the Lakers to win the series, so I'm wrong. Okay. Well, hopefully I am wrong. I do not mind being wrong about the Lakers winning this series. Let me be wrong on that. So anyway, in the third period, you started to see the pressure they was putting on them. And the referees were keeping the Lakers in the game. I saw LeBron James foul Jaren Jackson Jr. while he was going for an alley-oop dunk. He went up for an alley-oop dunk, got fouled, and it was not shooting free throws. How is that not a free throw shooting situation? He's going to score. He's going up for an alley-oop dunk, and you foul him, and it's ball on the side. Every time the Grizzlies got a foul, it was ball on the side. They rarely shot free throws in this game. Has been talked about throughout. Whatever the Lakers got was phantom fouls to keep them in the game. The third quarter was just that. Phantom fouls to keep them in the game. And people did not see these phantom fouls that was happening. Now that point guard that come off the bench, I think his name's Jones. He is amazing. Yeah, Jones is amazing. Now, I've had no problems with Jones. He has been an amazing factor in the games. He's been nothing but incredible. Yeah, Jones is incredible. Yeah, he's always played under control. When Ja Morant wasn't playing, this is how they were able to sustain. Jones can control the pace of a game better than Ja. Ja is like a little ball of lightning. His disruption is with his speed. And if you can't control that, you're going to be in trouble. Putting Vanderbilt on Ja Morant was a smart idea. Now you could get somebody that could stay with him and be physical and have length. But the pick and roll is going to destroy Vanderbilt if they got Ja Morant. Ja just has to be completely aggressive, and so does Jaren Jackson Jr. Their coach didn't make an adjustment, and that's what disappointed me in today's game. I felt they should have used that pick and roll at the high pick and roll for Ja. Let Ja penetrate, and whoever's the big man, whether it's Tillman Jr., I got to get him in the game offensively. I got to run a play for Tillman Jr. to get a layup or a dunk. As I penetrate, he drop low, I hit him with a pass, he go up for a layup. I got to do that at least once so you can respect that that's an option. You have to run. This is the playoffs. This is what you have to do. I don't give excuses. I tell you what happened in the game. I'm sorry if some fans are narrow-minded, like Bulls fans, Laker fans, they're kind of the same way. They can only see one side of the ball. They got blinders. They're like, oh, just see the Lakers. They're just winning. That's all I see. So they blind to anything. It'd be like, did you just see that was a non-foul? He didn't even touch the man. No, I see nothing but purple and gold. Duh. So when you got these people in there that's like that, they're never going to understand the game. You could talk forever and show it to them. They still going to say it didn't happen. So because of that mindset, no, Piston fan will tell you exactly what happened. They don't care. See, that's the thing about a Piston fan. We're real. See, that's the difference. Self-made team. Nobody wanted us to win championships. We took it. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Last time we loved playing the Lakers. We got 2 of our 3 championships against them bums. So, hey, bring them on. While they fixing their mascara, we getting dunks and layups and threes. My lash fell in my eye. We were smacked around these Laker teams now. You see Beef Stew right now got LeBron running around ducking and hiding. Shoot, I bet you he don't touch Beef Stew no more. He gonna try to sign Beef Stew? Come on, man, can we just be friends? Oh, don't worry. So when the Lakers are eliminated, Shirley, I just want you to come on back over here, and I want you to have that same energy when they put out. Because if they go against Kevin Durant and them Phoenix Suns, guess what? Y'all going home. Y'all face Kawhi Leonard in the finals. Guess what? You're going home. And the Western Conference, look, y'all can't beat the Kings. Y'all are not better than the Kings at all. And I've told people the Kings are going to beat the Golden State Warriors in the first round. Yeah, it's just one game, but if they want to help LeBron, they better put Golden State in there instead of the Kings, because no, they don't want to play. They don't want to play the Kings, believe me. So as this game is taking place, they take the Grizzlies. I mean, they put LeBron James out of the game. The Grizzlies are up by like 7 or 8 again. They take LeBron James out of the game. Why? Because he's not a threat. He's turning over the ball. So Darvin Ham made a great decision to take his bum ass out. They took him and set him down so he can get some Gatorade or EPO or whatever he needs. And they said, look, here, take some EPO, take some Gatorade, whatever you need to get yourself going, because you turning over the ball. You ain't getting back on D. You just terrible. 0 for 5 for 3. He was just awful. So they like, look, save it up. Here you go. Get some energy. So when they got the bum on the sideline, guess what happens? They put LeBron on the sideline. Guess what happened? The team went off 21-11. Are you, Marcus Miller, are you feeling all right? That was the quietest 21 points you've ever seen a human being get in life. And how many did he score when Ja Morant was out the game? In a league where it's wide open to score now. All the scoring is up 30%, and you get 21? That's all you can run, champ? No. Only thing I'm telling you is that this bum came up short again. Like I told you he would. Everybody like, oh, he's saving it for the playoffs. Really? I ain't seen him. Did they win this game because of him? Hell no. Did he have anything? He was basically a bench player. Ryu Hachimura did way more for the team tonight. These guys stepped up when LeBron James didn't have the energy. He sat on the bench, and that second unit came in and got cooking. Then D'Lo started hitting shots because he wasn't taking them dumb. They had to worry about Hachimura now because they had speed and length and movement. Then AD feels comfortable. Now AD's leading the team. Then they sat AD down, brought the bum back in. Oh, God, yep. Yeah. All right, y'all did good. Yep. Y'all got us a lead. Oh, man, thank you. Yep. Yeah, I am. Yep. I'm ready. Let's go. Yep. Good one. Yep. Good job. So they brought this bum back, and then they lost the lead again. They lost the lead again, dealing with this bum, bringing him back. They had to get AD back in the game because this guy couldn't sustain. So they take him back out the game once again, and then the Lakers get the lead. They go up 4. Now you tell me, what is the scenario here? Who was the problem? All of this happened in the game, Laker people. But most of y'all don't watch the game, so y'all wouldn't know. Y'all just watch highlights. So you didn't see the game. Yeah. LeBron James was your kryptonite. I was begging for him to get back in the game. Please bring him back. Take out one of the guys that's killing him. Take out Hachimura. Break this up. Bring LeBron back in this game. That's all. I'm sitting there begging for that to happen. And then the unthinkable happens. The Grizzlies were imploding. Guys weren't communicating. They were having breakdown defensively. And they go into their panic mode like they do in the fourth quarter, and they collapse. And they just start trying to freestyle to come up with stuff. That's how Ja got hurt. That's how Ja got hurt. The shot clock's running out. He's just like, okay, it's time's run out. I can't pass it no more. I got to go. So now he's going to try to dunk on AD, which was a charge. That was an offensive foul. AD was in position, completely offensive foul. I think he was in position. The foul on Bane, I think Bane, that wasn't a blocking foul that got LeBron the 3, the and 1. No, there wasn't a foul on Jones, on Austin Reeves either. He never touched him. But that's neither here nor there. Once Ja fell down and he bent his wrist all the way back, he might miss game 2 just to sit out. I don't think he's done for the series. He just really sprained his wrist badly. His hand's already messed up, but this is a wrist injury. And this is what happened when you go up so high on these big guys and they foul you. Because Vanderbilt, the one that knocked his hand down when he went up and he was coming down, Vanderbilt knocked his arm that hit. So when he hit, he landed flat. His hand missed, and his weight went over, and his hand rolled, and he fell all on his shoulder. I've had that injury. I've taped it up. Took about a week for me to get back normal. But you got to ice it all night. So the swelling to go down, you can have your strength. But it's painful. Painful. It's all out here. It go all through your body. Like you feel that bone, like oof, sharp pain. Like you got to hold that hand still. That's why he was in pain, thinking he could play through it, and he felt that little bend. After that, it's like, ooh, that thing shoot through your body. Like, ooh, woo. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody that no. LeBron will continue to be carried by the role players through the series. Exactly. Because that's what LeBron is, a role player. He's playing a role. This is him acting as if he's the face of the Los Angeles Lakers. He's the actor they put in there. This is the actor. Man, that guy looked like he could score 50 a night. That's right. Respect me. I'm the king. And everybody else do all the work, and then they interview him. Yep. Well, I knew tonight, the strategy was we go out and share the ball. I knew if we get, Ryu going and, you know, man, that's my guy over there, White Chocolate, baby. Yeah, White Jesus. Over there, my boy Austin Reeves. He got a nickname for everybody. Yo, my name, Hachimomo. I knew Hachimomo was in the corner. And then my man D-Lo. Yeah. Yeah. I knew he was going to do what he was going to do. Yep. They right. Yeah, so it was my strategy to miss all those shots I was taking and turn over the ball because I want them to be focused on me, not my team. So I started to move the ball and share it to them so they can get going. I was doing that to see just like chess, so they can gravitate over to me. Yep. That's right. Hachimura wins the series. Everybody talking about this white guy right here. Why? Y'all let the Nazarene come in here and steal the credit for Ryu Hachimura. The Cash App is Carcito, as it says in the banner. Cash App, Carcito. Somebody's like, I ain't got super chat. If you ain't got super chat and they won't let you super chat, you can use your Cash App. There you go. I put it in there. It's Carcito. You got Cash App. Thank you, by the way, for wanting to do that. Now, Hachimura was the man. Absolutely. Now, Young Wing Allen, if they give LeBron James a championship with this team, right here, you take this team and you give LeBron James a championship, I'm done. Because that goes against basketball logic. It goes against it all. Hold on. Somebody saying we get front runner Bron, something like clockwork. These are I get them like clockwork. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. They would have only won 30 games, you said? If not for the record margin of free throws. Exactly. But now y'all see it's a business. This is a business more than anything. So if they give this man this, well, it'd be his fourth if they let him go through, because the other one does not count. If they give him a fourth championship with this team right here, they win a championship with this team, some players better be out. Kawhi Leonard better not be playing. Fox got to be not playing. Kevin Durant just can't go no more. There's no way in hell this team could win an NBA championship. That goes against everything basketball knowledge. Hell to the no. And that ain't hate. That's just being real. This is a team of misfits that plays iso ball. No way in hell. If you move LeBron to the bench, yeah. But the more he's out there, I ain't nervous because as soon as they do that, I ain't watching it no more. I'm done. My NBA league pass is over. I'm done. They can have it. I'm through with I'm not going to watch what this is. No more. Because I understand the league has lost money. But you don't do that. Why would I be nervous? I said the Lakers are going to win this series going into it. From the jump, before the start, Lakers will win this series in 7 games. But if Ja Morant don't return, it'll be over in 6. Kevin Youngblood said, who cares if I watch? Obviously you, because you're here. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Now, when you start talking about changing the tables, right? When you start talking about the fix is in, we know the fix is in. The Lakers are not supposed to be here. By the Lakers being here shows you the fix is in. We kept laughing because we knew this is what's going to happen. We told you they were going to play Memphis because that's their good guy, bad guy. The Memphis are the villains. The good guys are the Lakers. Knowing that that's the most villainous team that ever exists. They did the same thing with the Pistons and Bulls. Except for the Pistons were champions. Like we were champions. Like that team was inferior. That's why people who play with the Bulls, like, I'm going to go get the 91, 92 Bulls. I'm like, you go get them bums. 90, 92, 93, get all them bums and play against the Pistons, the 89 Pistons. And you get your butt whooped and you be wondering why. Why is this happening? Because we were better than those bums. But they had Jordan and Pippen. That's all they had. Who else was there? John Paxson, Bill Cartwright. How about their bench? Who they got coming off the bench? Cliff Livingston? We had Horace Grant. Exactly. You had Horace Grant. How many All-Star games did he make? 1? Or was it 2? I don't remember. Exactly. Thanks, Ryan. You the only one super chatting today. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I want Kawhi to win it also. Whoever wins that series is going to the NBA Finals. That's your Western Conference Finals right there. You watching it. The Clippers and the Suns are the Western Conference Finals. Whoever wins that series is going to the finals. This guy said I'm not making any sense. I love it when people just say words. How am I not making any sense, sir? Everything I've said has made sense. But now all of a sudden, I don't make sense. LBJ is less than Tom Brady 12. I agree he's less than Tom Brady 12. That we have that in agreement. Now, what did this mean once Ja Morant went out of the game? When Ja Morant went out of the game, everybody knew what time it was. They knew the game was over. The game goes from a 6-point lead to a 16-point lead. just like that. So everyone can see where the game was lost. The game was lost. Once Ja went, the game was really over. That was it. Now everybody's going to feel real good about themselves going into game 2 with Ja Morant possibly not playing. But the Lakers put up 37 points in the third and 32 in the fourth and 32 in the first quarter. The Grizzlies had an explosive second quarter and nothing else ever since. They started the third quarter off doing well, and he went away from what worked in the second quarter. That falls on the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson is the one you need in this situation. Why wasn't he more present? Why was he more invisible? It just doesn't make any sense. Now you got this guy. Every game, this guy right here shows up and proves to you and proves to the rest of the world what we already know. As long as this guy is running your show, you will eventually lose. And you will be blamed. But he won't take any responsibility of any blame because he refuses to get out of the way. This is why your sport is slowly disintegrating. This man right here, LeBron Ramon James, has been the problem in this league forever. All the stuff you talk about, you hate load management. He invented it. Everybody jumping from team to team in their primes. He invented it. This is the reason why he's doing it. He got Brian McKnight basketball skills too. How many of y'all in this chat believes LeBron James is the greatest player of all time? Cliff Livingston did that. He said they killed our bench in 91. Cliff Livingston played very well because guys were hurt. let me explain that to you again. Cliff Livingston didn't beat us. Okay, we were beat by new rules and the refs, and we were injured. They couldn't really deal with us in the regular season, period. We beat them like by 24 when we played them when we started. We went on the biggest run in Piston history to start the season. Isaiah was killing. He tore his shooting wrist, destroyed it. That was career ending. They called it a scaphoid injury. He had shot so much with his wrist, he worn it out. His shot was never the same because he couldn't bend his wrist all the way down. Isaiah is a pure shooter. If you ever seen him play, he was a pure shooter. Like, it's perfection when he shoots. So that wrist snaps all the way down. And he did that, shot his wrist out for the entire summer. Soft is when you don't play with injuries. This dude got 40 stitches and came back and played with 40 stitches. This dude got another 12 stitches and came back and played. Dude played on one ankle and killed the Lakers and got robbed of an NBA championship, and they still show that game. This is what I mean. People just don't understand. So I want to hear in the chat, yes or no, do you feel LeBron James is the greatest player of all time? If you think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, put yes or no in the comment section. Come on. Okay, we got two fools. Who's next? That's right. If you think he's the greatest player of all time, three fools. Okay, we got three fools right now. Somebody says second best. Four fools. All right. Five fools. This fool keeps saying it again and again. Six fools. Okay, it's a lot of fools still out there. Ooh, another new fool, Dion. All right, new fool. All right. So all y'all said he's the best player in the game. Big Smoke, you've been here for all this long time. I ain't think of you as a fool. But man, okay. All right, this fool here too. Okay, now here we go, fools. You say this man is the greatest player of all time. What is your criteria for greatest player of all time? What defines the reason why he's the greatest player of all time? Why do you think he is? I'm curious. Because of what? Can't be rings. So that's out of the question. Best package showcased. I don't even know what the hell that means. So I guess you're saying points, rebounds, and assists, right? Is that what you finna try to say? Best all-around player. Okay, let's take that notion. So I guess you're saying he's the most complete package, right? That what you're trying to say? Okay, so let's go here since he's the most complete package. Let's take that argument. Points, right? This guy, points. Let's start with points. He scored the most points in NBA history. Why? Because he's played 20 years. You know who would have passed him or surpassed him, but they were purposely kept out of the NBA? Carmelo Anthony is up there on the list. Why? Because he's played about the same amount of games until they start putting him on the bench, keeping him out of the NBA, because he was going up there in the record books. So anybody could score points and be on the scoring list. It's not a lot to do with it. You know, you did playing in your era. And this era is cupcake. You could sneeze and get 20 points. So what does that matter? But nonetheless, right? He's got the scoring record, right? But Karl Malone is ahead of Michael Jordan, right? Did you ever put Karl Malone as a better player than Michael Jordan? Did any of you ever believe Karl Malone was a better basketball player than Michael Jordan? No. But he scored way more points than Michael Jordan, did he? Exactly. So it's not about points. But okay, you want to make it about points. Let's see how he got the points. Now, if this person a better shooter, is LeBron James a shooter? Would you say he's a shooter? No, so he's not the best shooter in the game. He's not even a good shooter. He's an average shooter. As three-pointers, he has the worst percentage of any superstar in the league. Right now, as we speak, the worst three-point shooting of any superstar in the league. Giannis shoots better threes than LeBron. That's just one thing you said. Okay, well, we're still talking, right? Okay, can he dribble? Can this man dribble a basketball? stick dribbling. So he can't dribble. He's not a good shooter. He can't shoot threes well. What else can't he do? Free throw shooting. Is he a good free throw shooter? He's about a 70%, 67% free throw shooter. Can you trust him down the stretch? No, because he's not a good free throw shooter. So he doesn't want to go to the line down the stretch. This is why he doesn't drive. Everybody's like, well, he don't drive down the lane because he's scared he's going to get fouled, get put on the free throw line, and blow the game. This is why he doesn't do it, because he's a coward. Now, these are all these things, right? And you say he's good at assists, right? That's his best thing, distributing the ball. LeBron can pass, right? Right? LeBron can pass. He got all these assists. Okay. Who's the all-time leader in NBA history in turnovers? This bum. So if you're turning over the ball and you're assisting the ball, you're going against yourself. Name me a player that is the greatest of all time that has this many turnovers. That's not protecting the ball. That ain't good. And we just getting cooking here. You think it's over. This is a part of decision making. So what is he a good leader of? He's never been a leader. Every team he's been on, he ran from leadership. How is he the greatest of all time? I'm telling you how he isn't. So now everything I've said has been factual. Not my theory, I'm hating on LeBron. I'm giving you facts. So you're debating facts. He's the leader in turnovers, right? So that's not protecting the ball. When he came into the league, who was the leader of that team? When he first came in as a rookie, it was Ricky Davis. Everybody was a leader they got rid of and let him be in charge. Where did he lead them to? He led them to disaster, and he quit on the team because he can't be a leader. He runs. He go to Miami, and D. Wade's the leader. He was like, yeah, you lead, D. Wade. And D. Wade said, no, we're going to run through you. Ricky Davis was always a leader. So they let him be the leader of the team. And D. Wade was like, it's my team, but I ain't really the leader of the team. The leader of the team was Haslam. That was the real leader of the team. But Dwayne Wade was the guy who went out there and did everything, but Haslam was on that court telling them in the huddles, that's what's going on. You need to do this. You need to. So Haslam was that guy. But Haslam would talk to LeBron James. He didn't want LeBron. LeBron like, can you have him not talk to me? See, they ain't going to tell you about all that. He could talk it to Dwayne Wade, and Wade was like, just tell it to me. And I'll tell it to Bron. Because, you kind of got an aggressive way in scaring LeBron. And then you saw what happened with Mario Chalmers saying, look, dog, you ain't finna talk. You're supposed to be the leader, right? Do something. And then you saw what happened to him. Out the league. So we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things that happened that shouldn't have happened. But I'm glad people are saying this right now. We want to get this out of the way now, put this situation to bed so that you guys all can know what's going on here with a player like this being compared to greatness. Now, Hey, I'm live right now. So yeah, I'll hit you back when it's over. Oh, Carcino for life. All right. Haslam was the leader of that team. So now you've known we went through his complete offensive package, right? Okay, rebounding. Is LeBron a real good rebounder? You guys said he was the best. This for all the dum-dums that said they thought he was the best player of all time. We just gave you every example of how he's not. Now, we're not even done yet, but we're still on the offensive side of the game. Now we're finna go to defensive side. Let's go to rebounding. Is he a good rebounder? Do you think LeBron James is a good rebounder? Or a decent one? No, he isn't. That's right. Uncontested rebounds. What is uncontested? That means nobody's there. It's only him and his teammates to get the ball. Because it's more of a three-point shooting league now, less guys are in the paint. There's no guys down there battling for the boards. LeBron is not out for the battle for the boards guy. He never's been that guy. He's only getting rebounds because he's down there cherry picking down in the lane, playing zone, so he's already down there. So if somebody shoots a three and they miss, he's just down there against a rebound. It's uncontested. He's not battling people for rebounds. So you wouldn't put him in a category with Dennis Rodman, Moses Malone, Barkley, Oakley, any of those guys who were battling for boards. So he's not a rebounder. But y'all look at stats, and stats don't tell you that. This is why you gotta watch the games. You see? See what this idiot just said? Still got 10,000 rebounds. You see? See? Did I tell you they stupid? They come out of nowhere. Just talked about you can't look at stats. You have to watch the games. So now we're on the defensive side of the ball. How is LeBron James on defense? Now that we on the defensive side of the ball, hit the like button, good people. All right, we just getting started. Because I told you, I'm finna debunk all this garbage right now. We gotta debunk. If anybody ever asks you an argument, all you gotta do is play this clip and then explain to the whole world how this guy is not even in the category of the greatest players of all time. Him being put in there is an insult to the game. Defense. In his heyday, when was he a superstar defender? He wasn't a great defender in high school. He wasn't a great defender in the NBA ever. They put him on the all defensive team because he was getting a lot of steals because he's athletic. His strength is transition basketball, playing in transition, getting up and down the court. That was his game. That's what he's good at. Scoring in transition, running somebody over and laying the ball up or getting a dunk. Back then, he was high-flying dunk, so it was appeasing to people to watch. But he would never be considered people with a game. He has no post moves. His footwork is terrible. He has terrible footwork. Absolutely god-awful. And you guys are putting this man on a pedestal to say he's the greatest player of all time. It's insulting. It's insulting to people like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or any of those guys who had great footwork, who worked on their game. You look at somebody like Kawhi Leonard, who works on their game. His game is solid. He has a foundation. Everything about him is fundamentally perfection. That's working on your game. So when you see people speaking out about, you could tell who've been working on their game and who ain't. When Kyle Kuzma's trainer said those words, oh, he meant that. And he meant that for LeBron. You could tell that dude don't work on his game. All he worked on was shooting threes and getting shots up. This guy has shortcutted the whole system and the whole game to try to achieve everything. He's a shortcut guy. So when you take shortcuts, this is what you got to deal with. So we went through all of these things. Have anything I said has been unfactual? Everything I've said is a fact. It's not even opinion. This is a fact. Everything I've stated here has been nothing but fact. So let's get to the defense, right? How many all defensive teams has he made? Maybe 3, 4. He hadn't made an all defensive team. Some of his teams have been the worst defensive teams in NBA history, especially since he's been on the Lakers. A chase down block. They'd be like, man, but he got that chase down block. A chase down block is just that. It's a chase down block. There's still about 40, 50 minutes left in a game. What defensive assignment had he taken on and shut down the other person ever? I don't think he should have made any defensive team ever, because LeBron has never taken on the challenge of defending and stopping the best guy on the team. Kevin Durant. He plays your position. You're supposed to be guarding him. Why didn't you want to guard Kevin Durant? Because you know what happens if you guard Kevin Durant. You're going to get embarrassed. And people are going to see on a main screen where you rank. And when you played him, he was eating your food, holding up MVPs, hitting game winners from the same spot. Bang! That's what was happening. They went up against anything that should disqualify him for being the greatest player of all time. The Dallas Mavericks 2011 finals. You can never be the greatest of all time now. After that, you lost to a team of 40-year-olds. Half of them players was on their last leg, finna get out of the league. And you lose to that team, and you got the best superstars, y'all 27, 25, 24 age team. Y'all the best team in the East, and you lose to the Mavs who are in their 30s. They playing in the 38-year-old team. Jason Kidd, about 40 years old. You did not want to guard Sean Marion, who was killing you offensively. That was your assignment. He had you, he was guarding you. And you go down on the other end and guard Jason Kidd? Why? Why didn't you accept that challenge? Then when you won in OKC, you wasn't guarding Kevin Durant. You were switching on to Kevin Durant. You ain't want no parts of Kevin Durant. Even though they got robbed, OKC was robbed. Still. Then, all of a sudden, the Spurs come to town. And there's a whole new guy that was born that you don't know where he came from or what anything about him. But everybody was noticing when he was on you, it was like night and day. You couldn't move. Kawhi Leonard had your butt locked up. And he was on the free throw line. They brought Kawhi back. He was, damn. That is trending all over social media. You can find that meme anywhere. That boy like, damn, they bringing him back in the game. So, you didn't guard Kawhi. You didn't guard the Claw. And Ray Allen saved you. Now, if it wasn't for Ray Allen saving you, The next year, you got beat by the largest margin in NBA Finals history. Every game they beat you was a blowout. Hit the like button, good people. Kawhi is an all-time defender. Exactly. Of course he is, but he's not just an all-time defender, he's an all-time player. So if you're going to be the greatest player of all time, you got to play defense too. That's both sides of the game. It ain't just one side. Y'all said this guy was the best player of all times. All times. And you just heard a whole list of why he isn't. I've never seen, there's a lot of he can'ts when it come to him. Look at Kobe Bryant. Let's just take Kobe Bryant, for instance. Could Kobe Bryant shoot from anywhere on the court? If I needed a three-point shot, would I trust LeBron or Kobe? I'm going to take Kobe. If it's a post situation and I need somebody in the post to hit a fadeaway jump, if I need Kobe Bryant. He's like, but could he pass like him? Kobe Bryant had better ball handling skills than LeBron James, did he not? Mental aspect, toughness, mental toughness. You gonna take this guy? You gonna take him over Kobe Bryant? I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna be that stupid to tell me that this guy got more mental toughness than Kobe Bryant. I don't think nobody's stupid enough to believe that. So now we got that, right? Passing the ball, meaning giving it to somebody else to win the game. Wouldn't you know that Kobe averaged about 5 assists a game? Did you know that? When Kobe guards LeBron, LeBron shoots like about what, 20%? He scored about 20% of his shots on Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant scores 53%. Very high percentage when LeBron's guarding him. And if you read the book, The Mamba Mentality, he breaks down every player. Kobe Bryant takes notes on every single player, their flaws and everything. And he pointed out about LeBron is he was so surprised that LeBron will let you do anything defensively. He was like, man, this guy, he don't even fight. He just lets you do that. Like, you don't let me just put, okay. He don't like the physicality. To be a big physical guy, he doesn't like physicality. No, it don't. To you, it do. So if you're a person that likes stats and everything, we just gave you a stat that you would like, right? No, you don't like that stat. You see, I'm dealing with facts over stats all the time. So if I see a player who can't dribble, don't have any moves, I can't trust that this guy can hit a pull-up jump shot. I've never seen LeBron do a pull-up jump shot. He don't have a bag. If he had a bag, it's a big gigantic hole in it. Be like, oh man, there's a hole in his bag. A big hole. I done lost everything in this bag. If he had a bag, it was a hole in it since he was a sophomore in high school. and it all leaked out. There ain't nothing in that bag no more. And right now, you're seeing He said facts over stats doesn't make any sense. Stats are there to support the facts, not one-sided narratives. Okay, so stats can tell you about a uncontested rebound and a rebound, right? Do they show you that? Do they show you what's contested and what's not? If someone has 21 points in the game in the first quarter and they end with 21, and someone has 21 points in the fourth quarter and they end with 21, does it tell you that? Does the stats? Mm. So watching the game would tell you. I would rather take the point person that scored 21 in the fourth than the person that scored 21 in the first, wouldn't you? A rebound is a rebound. Go take a nap and come back. Go take a nap and come back. I'd rather take the guy that could battle three, four guys and get a rebound than a guy who could just rebound when nobody's there. And this is why you guys are where you are, watching the game. You right there. Who is Heat Check? You said, yes, they do. Heat Check did a video on Russell Westbrook's triple-double that showed Westbrook had the most inconsistent rebound. There's a stat for that. There isn't a stat for that. Heat Check is a YouTuber, white guy who's never played the game of basketball a day in his life. But because he's using it to discredit Westbrook, why don't you use that to show about this bum? And Heat Check don't work for the league, as far as I know. Now, you just said they do. So who is they? Heat Check is a YouTuber just like us. You see what I'm saying? You get it now, right? What happened in 2004? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what happened in 2004. I mean, we won the championship. That was about it. What's up, Dave? Yeah, thank you for joining the page. Make sure you guys hit the like button. The Cash App is Carcino. My Patreon is Carcino for life. I will be exploding more on this situation, but I'm gonna be a little bit more liquored up and won't be as reserved. And there'll be a lot more cuss words in his direction. But as you saw tonight, no, that wasn't. It was more Anthony Davis. He did get one block on one guy on a layup, but you got to understand something. He had no impact on the game whatsoever. LeBron had zero impact. Give Darvin Ham his credit. Will anybody in here give Darvin Ham his credit today? Give Hachimura his credit. Will any of you do that? Will anybody give Hachimura his credit? Because it was infinite wisdom on Darvin Ham to sit LeBron James down. He had zero impact on the game except for in a negative way. Because the Grizzlies was getting off when he was in there. They had to sit him down. And that was a key decision. Sit LeBron down. He ended up playing 34 minutes once Ja was out of the game, but he was running out of gas. And he was playing so slow, it was hurting the team. All in the beginning of the game, all y'all kept doing was dumping on D'Lo. D'Lo! D'Lo, man, he sucked. D'Lo, this is Laker fans, right? Reeves is our star. Reeves is our guy. Austin Reeves is not going to be the one that save. I'm trying to tell you, he's not going to be the one to save you. I know he's white Jesus for y'all right now, but y'all gave him more credit than you gave Hachimura, who had the most points in any Laker history. In the history of the organization of the Los Angeles Lakers, no one has ever came off the bench and scored 29 points. In your team history, and you don't give him any credit. You talk about this bum from Akron who had zero impact on the game. Passing is supposed to be his forte, right? Why he only got 5 assists? Because he was ineffective. 21 points in 34 minutes. Everybody had better than him. AD was 22 and 12. He didn't really have that great of a game, but he was impactful. He played 37 minutes, right? But we saw how he got his. Now we trying to rave about LeBron's 11 rebounds. Go back and find out how many were contested and uncontested. Since you want to count the percentages and stats. And tell me if you think LeBron played very well today. He was playing well for the Grizzlies. Whenever he was on the court, things was going very positive for the Grizzlies. As long as they kept him out. Once they took him out, that's when the problem started. You get them young boys in there flying. Hachimura and them was hitting shots. And I'm like, man, now D'Lo getting his shot going. Why he can't get that going with LeBron in the game? Because LeBron don't know how to play with him on the court. I've told you guys that. D'Lo is a guy that has to get the ball and have to have the ball pretty much in his hands. LeBron is ball oriented. He want to dominate the ball when he has it. He wants to basically be the point. So he takes you out of your position and your comfortableness with the ball. So you're getting the ball in bad spots. People are getting the ball in bad times. It's like when you get the ball, it's 6 seconds on the clock. So you got to make a very quick decision every time you get it. So it's a very difference that you guys don't understand about basketball. You don't look at situations. If I keep getting the ball with 4 seconds, I can't even get him to my bag to do a move because I don't have enough time. If this guy has the ball and hogs about 17 seconds of it, how you gonna say I'm playing awful when I'm not given a chance? And that's what's missing. You see? The knowledge of common sense of the game. You guys omit that because you focus on highlights and stats. And they promote that here on YouTube. So that's all you see. There's the layup, the dunk, the layup, the dunk, the layup, the three, layup, dunk, three, block. Woo! That was a good game. You don't pay attention to the game itself. Oh, I do watch golf, and I'll be watching a lot more of it if they let this bum right here get to a championship. What's up, Mr. Bailey? So I'm going to open up the floor and let people come on in and talk. I will be fired in my first day on ESPN. Well, this guy, he was a scoring person. That's a guy who could score a lot of points. But it's a regular season game against a team that's not going anywhere. And he didn't score that on Kobe. He scored that on the guy who he was defending. And I think it was Smush Parker or somebody like that was guarding him. Kobe ended up switching on to him. He had about 35 or 36 or 37 points when that happened. He was already cooking and got in the zone by the time Kobe got on him, and Kobe got on him in a switch. So Kobe was not his main defender, but it's like you scored 60 points on Kobe. So they played again, and Kobe, put him where he's supposed to be. And, nobody really talk about those games. He said Knicks fans are thinking finals after beating the Cavs. The Knicks fans should be thinking, hopefully we can get out the first round, which they will not. Well, if Giannis can get back up, we'll see. I clicked the link for somebody to get in, but they didn't seem like they wanted to talk. See, it seemed like they want to talk in the chat. But when you say you can come on up and say what you want to say, they get scared. No, I don't think they'll stoop to that low. Because if you give this guy a championship, what you're doing is destroying your league. To give this 50-year-old dinosaur a championship with the Lakers like this, with this much talent in it, you're destroying your entire faction of your team and your company. What's up, Joe Cool? What's good? Oh, I was like, man, Joe Cool ice grilling me. Nah, he froze. I said, oh, Joe Cool ice grilling today. They got Joe Cool froze. I was like, oh, Joe Cool ice grilling. All right, what's up, Scrub?
What up, Cena?
Nothing too much. Just watch these Lakers do what they do.
Man, I caught the end of that game. I saw that BS magnet threes. I was done. I'm like, man, I refuse to do this myself any further. But Hachimura had the game of his life, though.
Yeah, he did, and he played a great game. And then they give all the credit to Austin Reeves.
Don't make not a lick of sense to me, but
yeah, I mean, Austin Reeves scored some points, but he wasn't the difference maker really of the game. Hachimura scoring those points. Those were the guys. He was scoring them points when it was tough defense on him and everything. He was hitting from everywhere. So, yeah, he had a great, outstanding, standout game. And now this is going to make it harder for the Lakers next season, though. But no, they give LeBron a championship with this team, this inferior team. I'll be very disappointed.
They got a cakewalk. I'll keep telling you, they're going to have a cakewalk.
How is it going to be a cakewalk?
Because they already getting the Grizzlies. They got what? Brandon Clark out. They got Steven Adams out. Now Ja got hurt. That's an easy cakewalk. And then they're going to get the Nuggets. Nobody fear the Nuggets. Nobody's taking the Nuggets serious. They're going to beat the Nuggets. So they're going to most likely hit the Western Conference Finals.
Wait. Hold on. How would they play the Nuggets?
Don't they get the Nuggets second round if they win?
I thought they had to play the winner of Golden State and the Kings.
The Kings, yeah. Oh. They're the 7th seed, right?
I thought the Clippers and the Suns get the winners of the Kings and the
Oh, they do?
The Kings. Yeah, I thought the Kings, whoever went between the Kings and the Warriors, get the Clippers. And the Clippers, or who the Clippers playing again? The Suns.
They play the Suns.
Yeah. Because the Lakers will get the
No, I don't know if that's true. I think they play. Let me see how the brackets are. I'm right here. Let me pull this up.
If they get the
Put it
Nuggets
all
second
on
round, it's
bracket.
gonna be a cakewalk to the Western Conference Finals.
It would be the Nuggets. Because it's 4-1. Oh, dear goodness. All these dang on matchups. I'm just
No,
all
the
I know
Lakers
is that
play-
these Knicks
no,
just need to win.
No, the Lakers play the winner of Sacramento and Golden State. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Yes.
winner. Oh.
Yeah, see, because one plays 8, then the 4 and 5th seed got to play.
If they get the Kings, it's gonna be a rematch of what? 2001. You already know
If
how
they
that's gonna
play
go.
the Kings, they in trouble. They better hope for Golden State.
Sacramento beat them in 6.
Nah, I don't see it.
Sacramento will beat them in 7.
They can beat them, but the league ain't gonna let it happen.
Right, I can see that too. But
The
that's what I'm
league's not
saying,
letting it. It's gonna be a repeat of 2001.
Yep,
They're gonna
Denver's
rig it for the
goes-
Lakers over the Kings. Nobody care about the Kings. Nobody gonna give it too much commotion about them getting rigged over again. And the Lakers gonna go past them.
Yep. So now that they got the Grizzly game, Minnesota should man, I want to choke Anthony Edwards so bad still over that.
I still think the Nuggets sleeping on the Wolves though.
No, the Wolves gonna get the calls now. The Denver gonna win in like 6 games. They're gonna go to the next round. They're gonna lose to either Phoenix or the Clippers. Then you got the Sacramento Kings, who I said gonna pull off the upset and put out Golden State in the first round. And after that, Memphis and the Lakers. I had the Lakers beating Memphis, the 2 seed. So they got to play the Kings. And this is where they should go home. I'm like, this is it. The Kings should put the Lakers out right then and there and knock them right out of their misery.
I don't see it.
I know. I don't even want to go there either, but I still because I already know the politics, the business of it is LeBron will go to the Western Conference Finals.
Over the Kings. I already know if they get the Kings, it's over.
Yeah, they're gonna play against Kevin Durant or either, let's say, the Clippers.
That's the only chance we got. It's KD, basically.
And KD and LeBron, they're gonna promote that. This is the first time they played in since 2008. They haven't played each other in almost 6 years. They're gonna run that narrative to the ground. And Kevin Durant and the Suns will beat the living hell out of the Lakers and go to the finals. Well, they'll be playing against the 76ers.
I'm a Sixers fan, but I don't believe in Doc, and I don't really trust Harden.
You ain't gotta trust me. Trust them. Trust the fix.
I've been with you since you said that we was gonna go since the beginning of the season, but I just don't trust Doc.
I will believe it when I see it because I do not trust there's 3 guys in that team I don't trust. I do not trust the head coach. I do not trust that guy named Harden, and I don't trust that guy named Embiid.
Don't put Embiid in this. Don't put Embiid in this.
No, he ain't as bad as the other 2, but he got to show me something too. I believe
it's up to the supporting cast like Maxey, Harden, Tobias. They need to step it up, and PJ need to hit down some threes. He need to stay in that corner and hit them threes.
I think, for the record, I was thinking that mostly it's going to be the role players on the 76ers that's going to carry them. But the Brooklyn's done. Like, they might get swept.
Yeah, it's open. I was hoping
Brooklyn had a chance.
Done. Then they got to play Boston. So it's going to be Philly versus Boston, and that's the lead.
They only in the playoff.
Milwaukee in the first round.
But they only in the playoffs because Kyrie and them got them 34 wins before they got traded up out of there. They were 11-13 after the break or something like that.
Yeah, so let's say the next series, Cleveland's going to beat the Knicks in probably a 7-game series. I say that's going 7. And you're going to have Cleveland beat the Knicks, and they'll play up against Milwaukee or Miami, whoever won. That can go either way. But Milwaukee Bucks ain't getting out of the second round. So now you
really think Milwaukee going to lose by round 2?
I think they're gonna lose. I don't
By
think they're
round
gonna
two,
win.
they go. And
They,
then
they losing right now.
yeah, they if they get past Miami, if Miami right, this could be a 7-game series. But like Giannis got hurt too. He's really playing hurt. So
Yeah.
they'll be out in the second round. And then you'll have Cleveland versus Milwaukee, if that happens. And then you had the Cavs in the conference finals, possibly against Philly there. So Philly will beat
We'll beat them in.
and they'll move on.
And Cleveland ain't getting past New York.
Yes, they is.
No, they're not.
Cleveland ain't getting past New York? Okay.
Nah.
New York blow too many leads.
There's a guy named Donovan Mitchell.
Because about to blow game one. I'm still upset about that.
That's what I was saying. They was about to blow it to Bronson saved them.
Dude, the only reason they won the game was offensive rebound. I mean, like offensive and defensive rebound. They got killed on the boards.
Man, the Knicks was giving up a bunch of offensive rebounds.
They'd be up 10-1 minute. Next minute they up 2.
Yo, what's up, Party now?
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, yo, honestly, the Knicks should have extended that lead to like 15-20. But they kept taking them BS threes, and then Donovan Mitchell got hot. And
right, Donovan Mitchell gets hot, it's over. So my thing is they can actually win in the first round, but these guys got to step up. Like Mobley and these dudes, they got to step up. It's like, look, you ain't a rookie no more. It's time to get busy.
Yeah, nah. Cleveland needs someone else to pull his weight, so they can make it happen.
I don't know.
I think the league is rigged already. That the Lakers are here.
Right.
It's rigged that they already here. We know it's rigged, but they can't beat the Kings. No,
that's why Mark Cuban took them.
Can't even beat the chef, man.
Dude, I saw it in the preseason. The preseason told me everything I needed to see. God, they got whooped. I mean, just straight whipped the entire preseason. I'm like, this ain't a joke. Because at first early you say, oh, it's just preseason, they playing. When you get to the last game of preseason, you'll be like, okay, they figured out the Lakers. They know what they gonna run. And the one game that they won this year against the Kings was they got robbed. So we saw that down the stretch. They had to grab Fox because he literally was mugged. And that's the only win they got over them was that last second thing, man. Fox got fouled and didn't get called and everything, man. And they called a foul on Fox that was like garbage. Man, that did it. Other than that, they got waxed every time they play them because they fast. They have nothing to guard Monk. Monk come off the bench, hit you with a quick 20, 25, 30 off the bench. They got anybody can destroy you there. Then Sabonis, who could really pass and play. You got a big man who could rebound. Now, that's what you call a rebounder, folks. He could rebound, play defense, could pass out of the post. And you got all these guys high-flying, dude. They are destroying guys. And I said their games are the best games in the NBA this season. Every Kings game has been like this.
That's why they don't show them.
That Clippers game was one of the best games I've seen this year.
So,
now you just saw them play a great game against Golden State. They played even better against the Mavs. When they play the Mavs, they are
that Clippers game was one of the best games.
I still don't understand. Yo, I'm still amazed they let Wiggins shoot that corner three. Not the Kings, the Warriors. They passed into him and trusted him to shoot that corner three.
He's not a corner three shooter, though. That's what I'm saying. Wiggins.
That's what I was about to say. You're gonna let him do that.
That's why I don't know why they passed him the ball in that situation.
Curry took a one-legged three when he had to.
What I'm saying, he wasn't even taking them boys serious. Them boys 6 games at the max. Them boys getting dusted on out of here, man. Them boys don't even take them boys serious. You got one of the worst road teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? And they come and they almost take the game from you in game one, man. Come on.
I can't believe the Grizzlies lost to their Casino, man. They got outplayed, bro.
They they need to stop settling for 3-point shots, man. Go for twos.
What you gonna
But
do when you
that's practically every team in the dang
Brown
on
down
league.
low?
Yeah.
You can't do none. That boy got like 8 blocks. Boys gotta hit a 3 and at least shoot it. Cause if they go to
Right.
that lane, they're getting smacked like they've been doing all day.
He said Wiggins playing with a broken heart.
Dang.
Man, forget the broken heart. He gonna have a broken neck if he walk around in the Bay after choking the game,
Right.
choking the series. But he was like, man, but you got to look at it though. This ain't the regular season. This is the playoff. So they the defending world champions. So no matter if they couldn't win on the road or not, that's the end. This is the playoffs. This is a whole different beast.
Right.
This is like a whole new season. This when everything turned up, all the marbles is on, all the chips on the table, all that. People play it
That's why I
entirely
don't
different in the
believe in
playoffs.
no Kings. I don't even know what they got. I know what the Warriors about.
You better see
You
what
know
them
what
Kings.
I'm
They
saying? I
finna
Them
see.
show
Kings
you.
not
I
gonna
know
be no
what
pushover, man. Them Kings is coming to play.
You think they can even it up tomorrow when they play again?
Yeah.
Man, they got a good chance of winning tomorrow.
Yeah. Because
They got
the
a
thing
chance.
is, the Warriors would play well. That was one of the best road games they played
All year.
Like, they would beat anybody else in the league last night.
It's just down the stretch. They took some shots they took them 2 threes they had no business taking, and they couldn't hit either. And it's like, bro, you didn't need the 3 in this situation. I think it was like about 3-4 minutes left.
Yeah.
You had that stretch? Yeah, they gotta do a better job, man. Because they're
exactly.
If the Kings had a real defender, then I believe in them a little bit more. But they ain't got shit. Boy gonna get cooked.
Man, quick. Hey, you don't need to be sleeping on the Kings, man. They coming to play, nigga. They coming to play.
Listen.
But they
How
can't
much
come to
defense?
defend because they ain't got that, right?
If they
Not
win,
like
if
you
they win
really
next
need
game,
that in
we gonna
today's league when they give everything up anyway.
Oh yeah. Based on what? You ain't never seen a team that trash win no chip ever, right?
Man, quit sleeping on the Kings, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. Quit sleeping on the underdogs this year, man.
Hey,
For the
if
fact
the
that they the
Kings go
underdog as
to
a number 3 seed,
I
tell you
swear,
everything you need to know, man.
if the NBA want to fix themselves, the Kings in the finals, that's it. That to me fix everything. Now you showing me, okay, cool. Now anybody can win this thing. Now it's looking like it can be real.
Okay, so how is that good for your league, showing that any bottom tier defensive team can win a chip? How is it when all you niggas
Man,
do
it's good
is
at showing
complain
it's good
about
at showing young
defense?
teams, nigga. It's good at showing young teams. We tired of these
That's what I'm
old ass
talent.
teams like the Lakers and the Warriors making it. We want to see somebody else.
It's
Okay,
not that
but
they don't. It's not that they don't play a defense. They do play defense. It's that they play fast. So when you play fast, it's gonna be a lot of scoring. If you running up and down, scoring, going, coming down, shoot, and the other team shoot, y'all going. The gameplay is fast. So that means if they play like more of a half court set and slow the game down, then you will see the defense they play more. But when you play fast, the points are going to be up. So it looks like compared to the other teams, they're not playing defense, which is not true.
Because if you watched the game last night, they were going fast. I'm sorry to cut you off, Cito, but they were going fast. But you saw they was getting some good stops. They was blocking up inside. They rotating out like they play hard. They go defend.
They playing, but what you witnessing is Golden State formula. This is the Golden State basketball. You see, they got Mike from over there, the offensive court. I mean, they coach. That's what they used to do. And this with Luke Walton. They both was on the offense. I mean, they were assistant coaches over there, Mike Brown and him when they were there. But Mike Brown has always had defensively great teams. Even when he was with Cleveland, they were ranked one of the top defensive teams. He's a defensive coach. So when he got them all in position over there, those guys were playing the Golden State Warriors system. The Golden State Warriors would run you down. And by the third and fourth quarter, you're going to be tired trying to keep up with them. This is how they got to the finals all those years. They ran these teams. And for years, guys is like, how do these dudes still got energy? This dude that ran me through 30 picks. They hitting all these threes. I'm like, man, dog, we can't keep up with these dudes, man. They're incredible. And that's why Steph Curry had broken NBA record for not even playing fourth quarters. He would play in the third quarter and sit out the whole fourth. In a lot of these games, they were winning by like 20 points a game almost. And this one, they broke the record. Then other teams started to figure it out. Coaches saying, hey, we got to learn this Golden State thing. We got to start playing like Golden State. So everybody's like, the game is going here. We got to get running. We got tempo. We got to push. This is what Darvin Ham's trying to do with the Lakers, but he got a flat tie over here.
No, you don't play. You can't play Warriors basketball if you can't shoot. Duh.
Exactly, but you got
they got LeBron, man.
Nah, the Lakers not a 3-point shooting team. Yeah, they not really a good 3-point shooting team.
Didn't they have Monk on their team last year?
Look what he's doing now.
They didn't have Darvin Ham on their team.
He way better. He way better this year than he was last year.
Exactly. He was
that
the
tells
bright
you all you
spot
need
of
to
the
know.
team. I was like, man, Monk is cooking. And he was out the league. The Lakers is the only team that offered him a deal, and he got $1.5 million. And he was like, your agent's like, you better take it because ain't nobody offering you nothing. He was like, I don't know why. You know, he's like, I can play the game. Why are they trying to kick me out the league? So he got in there, and he could only get a bench role with the Kings. You know, like Kings like, we'll give you a chance, but he was like, man, cool. Y'all gave me a chance. He played into a contract last year. He was smoking. Everybody like, man, this Monk is killing. I was like, yeah. He was like, look, our team sucked, and everybody else, I'm finna get mine.
Right.
When he got his and played himself to a deal, shoot. Now he running things. And
They ain't playing in the building.
Dangerous. I watched them play the Mavs. Those are the most entertaining games. They played the Suns. They played Golden State. Every time a Kings game came on, I watched. I'm like, I gotta watch them. They exciting. That's why I had the league pass because of the Kings. And I made the video saying, don't sleep on the King.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do it take you back to when Webber was there? That excitement.
Yep. That's why Wade is in the Hall of Fame. People is like, how did Chris Webber got into the Hall of Fame?
Them years.
Yep. He was like, why is he getting the NBA Hall of Fame? I was like, think about it. Every team he went to was like the bottom team, and he turned them into winners.
Yep.
He was at the Golden State Warriors. They was at the bottom. And he had Spreewell and all them, and they ended up becoming a playoff team.
Yep.
That year. Then they split that
season
team
too,
up.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rookie year. That's why I got rookie of the year.
Yep. And then Penny thought he should have got it. They should have both had it that year.
Yeah, co-MVP. Rookie.
Yep, and they got it to him. And then after that, him and Nelly got it to it. Then he ended up going over to I think Washington. To
the Bullets.
To the Bullets.
Yeah.
They ended up becoming they were in the bottom. He turned them into a playoff team.
Yep.
So he went from there to Sacramento. That's like everywhere where you go, the careers go to die. It's like, okay, like, no, you still want to be in the league and you're in your last 2 years of your contract, you go to the King. So like, that's your exit for being out the league. He go over there and they get an amazing draft. They got guys on the team. He was the star player, the piece that they built the team around. And they just got these guys, European guys. They had Pager. They had Chris, Bibby. And I'm like, Mike Bibby. Right, and that's worked. It was a cast of midfielders, but they were role players who knew their roles.
The Doug Christie.
They were better than the Lakers. And I'm like, they better than the Lakers. And they definitely proved they were better than the Lakers.
They were so good, they got cheated out of going to the finals.
Yeah, they got cheated out of that round. They had the Lakers beat. They had them beat. But the NBA didn't allow that. They couldn't
David
allow
Stern
it.
team.
And I hate that, but that's David Stern, man. David Stern is a way stricter. If y'all knew all the stuff this man has done, and
Patreon.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell some of David Stern stories. We're gonna kick that off on the Patreon. I might do something tonight.
Heck
Just
yeah.
gave me something to do. Put it on Patreon.
Yes.
Man, because I did the one with Eddie Murphy last night. Told y'all about Eddie.
Man.
All right, take a look at that.
Man, you gonna laugh. That just had me rolling, boy. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, she was wild.
Mm-hmm.
But my goodness, this David Stern, yeah, he done done a lot to people. Even Kwame Brown got stories with him in
Mm-hmm. I saw when Weber went to Sacramento, he was kind of unsure, man. He was like, he couldn't believe he was getting. Didn't they trade him there?
Yeah, he got traded to Sacramento to the Kings.
And he didn't want to go there.
Nah, it was like, man, I'm in Sacramento. Yeah.
What's in Sacramento?
Middle of nowhere.
Ain't no black folks, ain't no soul food, man. What's going on in Sacramento, man? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need somebody who know how to make some greens.
You feel me?
Be like, how these greens with no vinegar? If the vinegar ain't good for you, I'll be, man, you better get some vinegar in here in this damn greens. Yeah, they cook, man. They cook greens with vinegar, baby. Gotta have vinegar.
Yeah, but can you hear me? I'd like to.
Yeah, you good. You good, Vic.
So yeah, you know, of course that screw job earlier, man. I had to stop watching that game earlier, man. For like the final minutes of the game, I had to stop, bro. It was, I mean, it was blatant. It was just blatant freaking blatant cheating and corruption on display. I mean, like my thing is, how many? I have lost count. How many free throws attempts did the Memphis Grizzlies get in that second half, though?
They got none. They barely got any free throws
In the entire second half.
Trash day.
I can't really blame too much on the rest of the day. Them niggas just.
Yes, I can. It was, man, the Lakers was fouling them and they weren't calling nothing on against the Lakers.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you gotta blame some of it on that.
But the refs wasn't calling
most
no
of
fouls
it
on
today.
Super
The free throws wasn't really the problem. They both shot
right.
16 free throws in the game,
Right.
which was normal. They didn't need it. The problem that what they did today wasn't just that they weren't giving the Grizzlies.
They ain't cooked that white boy enough.
Yeah, they weren't giving the Grizzlies a lot of credit for their aggressive moves to the basket, so they weren't getting their calls driving to the basket. That's fine. The problem with this game was they didn't know how to defend what the Lakers was running, and they were running with tempo. When you took LeBron out, when he was on the court, it was even. They could play with them, no problem.
Half court.
Because he slows the game down. They know what they want to run. They want to try to go to AD and put some. So the game is more for planned out or laid out for them. When you got Hachimura now being like part of the offensive force, they like, well, wait a minute, who the hell is this guy?
He just came out of nowhere.
He came out of
Right,
nowhere.
he was just smacking shit.
Vanderbilt did a good job of crashing the boards, even if he won't get it. He's a guy
that's really where Memphis lost that too, man. Overall, that's where they lost.
They
was getting killed on the board.
Vanderbilt, he's somebody that you be like, hey man, that wall ain't there. You can run through that wall. Go get it, and he gonna run right into that wall. Boom, knock himself out.
That's that high
Right back into that wall.
They needed his.
He one of them guys.
Right.
He one of
Man,
them
boys
live
got
bodies.
smacked because of the chase down and Brow blocking everything in sight. You feel me? Come on, man. Boy got like 8 blocks.
Yeah, he got some blocks.
3 blocks. Brow got like 4, 5
They did a lot of things to keep the game close. They did a lot of foul calling to keep the game within reach, but Memphis could hang with that. They was dealing.
Speaking of Weber.
Once, he went and got the C Webb jersey.
Oh boy.
He's like, we definitely got black people. Of course y'all do. Sacktown, that's who named it Sacktown.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
you saying?
Sacktown, man. That's where the ball is at.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen a whole lot of activity happening in Sacktown.
Yeah, what was you saying back
man,
then?
Sacktown is like, it reminds you of down south. It's more like Memphis than anybody you've ever seen. They got low riders hooked up. I mean, there's stuff on cars I've never seen put on a car in life. I'm like, man, I mean, you open the doors, there's light shows that's hitting the ground, spelling out words. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? The top of the car, this car wasn't even designed to be a low top. They had it custom made to be a low top. And he's like, oh yeah, I had it custom. Now the top gonna fold and go into the trunk. I'm like, what kind of
Dude, man, they got a whole lot of stuff, man.
It's crazy about these cars. You think that's a 1-on-1? It'd be that his homeboy or somebody else coming. Oh, look, yeah, he got the all orange. He riding the car, low rider, orange lights is all inside the car. He riding around matching the orange seats, spinning around that rims. I'm like, y'all go way out for cars. Like, I've never seen nothing like this. I was like, man, Sacktown is crazy. And they have a whole conversation in the car, like driving around each other in a circle. Yeah, man, oh no, you gotta go do that. Yeah, no, they ain't open about 5. Yeah, 6, 7. And another car come up, hey, man, I'll let you, man, I pull up. They never even stop the car to talk. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in life, but that's Sacktown. Barbecues all the time. I'm like, man, they'll just make a barbecue on a Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday.
And don't E40 tour down there a lot? Don't he go to Sacktown a lot? E40?
Oh yeah, E40. You saw what happened to him.
Yep. Got kicked out the game.
Yeah, I'm like, what? 41 was hot. I'm like, what happened? What did he do?
How you gonna kick E40 out the game, man?
They told him when to go.
What was that?
I'm like, did they understand him? Because he was like,
I know.
I'm doing about that wobbling, man. We modulating over there in the third quarter, man. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Modulating.
I was like, whoa, what the hell? I was like, I don't even know if the ref understood him. So I was like,
he said it 3 strikes, my realization.
Yeah.
Modulating.
Yeah, we modulating over here. That ref's gonna be like, you called me a mother, Ma? He said I was modulating with a poodle or something. I've never modulated a day in my life.
AR-15. Are you talking about Austin Reeves? What the?
Unfortunate.
Y'all, that's what y'all
Not that
do now?
dude, man.
They must have kept cooking him. They ain't cooked him enough.
What you mean? Oh, what you mean?
Wow.
Man over there,
Man, that dude lucky, man. He just a lucky player, man. He just
You got a
lucky.
freaking nickname now? Wow.
What you talking
Man, he just
about?
a lucky player, man. He just lucky.
Lucky.
Man, the stockbroker has a freaking nickname now.
This man been doing this for since last year, man. What you talking about?
Nigga, he lucky, bro.
Last
He
year,
not
y'all
all that,
wasn't even in the
bro.
playoff.
Man, that boy was flashing all last year, man.
Man, quit lying. He wasn't doing nothing last year.
You like the Lakers?
He's a LeBron fan. I can feel it.
Oh, God.
Football
You know what
fans
that?
said in 3 years, Austin Reeves gonna be out the league.
Once he leave the Lakers, once he get off the Lakers, he gonna be out the league.
You're going to end up in Portland somewhere.
Stop it. Stop it.
They gonna forget about him just like Caruso.
He gonna shot.
He's like, he gonna be
What you
like
mean?
Caruso
You see
again.
Caruso doing his thing.
Caruso don't get no media talk like how he did with the Lakers.
All right, any of you on the
But I
Lakers, you
like
gonna get
Caruso,
media
though.
talk.
Caruso can play deep.
Yeah, he could, but he don't get the
They
media
call some
attention no
garbage
more.
calls on that man. But
Yeah, Caruso,
he
yeah,
actually
but this
plays some
dude,
ball for the
Reeves,
Lakers. I mean, for the Bulls.
He ain't with the Lakers no more.
yeah, but
Man,
this dude,
Caruso ain't
Reeves,
got the offense
he's
that
a
Reeves
bullseye.
got.
Like, Austin Reeves is a bullseye on defense, man.
Exactly.
All right.
I mean, that's
Not
what I'm saying.
like that. He ain't like
Caruso
that
is way
at
better
it.
defender
Yes,
than
he
him.
is.
You put Reeves versus
Reeves
Caruso
ain't no
1-on-one.
real
Caruso is
deal.
winning.
What are you talking
He
about?
ain't no real. He ain't no bona fide defender, but he ain't no hoe on defense. Is what I'm saying. You feel me?
I
He
mean, he
another
tries.
Jeremy
I give
Lin,
him
man.
credit
He a
for
Jeremy
trying.
Lin.
He gives the college effort.
Right.
He gives the college effort for trying. You know, like, but
He
no,
Jeremy Lin. He's Jeremy Lin.
He ain't no
yeah,
Luke on
That's what I'm
defense.
saying. They didn't even cook him enough. They left
Wow.
him well done.
It's Jeremy Lin.
They left him, man.
he's like
They
the
left that
Matthew
boy.
Matthew
Dellavedova.
Dellavedova.
They always
Delly,
hype a little
man,
white
put
boy with
some
LeBron.
respect on Delly, man.
He with the Clippers now, right?
I think so. He's
Man,
somewhere
he's
still
better than
Wait,
surviving.
he's still in the
Dellavedova.
league? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he been on
He,
somebody's bench for a minute. I was like,
Yeah,
what
he with the
the
yeah. I
Kings.
Delly?
forgot
He
what
with the
team he
Kings.
was on, man.
He
He
with
was
the
on the
Kings.
Bucks for a minute. Then he
He
went
with the
somewhere
Kings now.
else.
He with the Kings now.
But
Yeah, he played like Jeremy Lin. He's another one of these guys to keep them in there. You know, they gotta have a token guy. He's the new Jesus of Nazareth. The Nazarene, baby.
The Great White
yes,
Hope.
they do.
Oh man, need
Hey,
that boy.
Carcino, I don't know who he think he is, man. Trying to be all tough out there in the court. You gonna get
What you
smacked
mean
up.
he him? You heard
Oh
him, huh?
yeah,
I
dog.
know
My
you
man
heard
from
him.
All
Dallas is
that
He
ready
doing
to
all
said
that
he
put
talking,
him.
bro.
him
The Grizzlies should
I don't
be.
know,
The
bro. I don't know
Grizzlies
who he
should be
think he is,
eliminated.
bro.
Let him
He
do that.
told you who he is.
Man, he better
Grizzlies should be
chill
out the
out.
playoff
He
season.
gonna
Let
get
that man do that.
he gonna get smacked out.
Man, he like that. He ain't
He's
one of
Man,
them.
about
no, he
his
not, bro. No, he not, man. No, he not.
Man, that
no,
boy
he
got
not. See,
brow and
y'all don't
that boy got
understand something
LeBrow
here.
behind him. He like that.
That boy got a
What you gonna
buck.
do?
That boy got the
You
bum
can't put
behind
no
him. That's what he got.
Man, he not.
Let
Man,
me
can't
tell you
you
he
about
can't
a
put no
wannabe.
you can't
He a
put no
wannabe
real
nigga, bro.
AR-15 is
He
on
a
can't
a
put no
wannabe
real
nigga,
must-start
man.
attention on it.
He a
release.
wannabe. He's a
The
You
wannabe.
can't put
Lakers
no
gonna
real
have to
He's a
attention on
sign
it. They
wannabe,
gonna look
bro.
like that
AR-15.
regardless. So and he
He a
gonna keep
wannabe,
cooking.
bro.
Hey, yo, hold
He's a
He
up.
gonna keep
wannabe,
cooking,
man.
man.
Hold up.
He's a
Killer, what you say?
wannabe, bro.
Hold on.
Hey,
He
hey,
gonna
hey,
take his
He's a
money and leave.
wannabe.
hold
He
on.
gonna take
Here's
his
That's
the
what you
money.
thing
supposed to
about
He's a
do. If the nigga
wannabe,
don't
bro.
want to pay you, it's all
AR-15
right.
He's a
after this
wannabe,
season.
bro.
Hold
Wanna be
on,
who?
hold on,
He's a
hold on,
wannabe tough
Hey,
guy,
hold
bro.
up, hold up, hold up.
Give her a good turn. Just calm down.
hold on. AR-15 at the end of this year is going to be getting offers. So the Los Angeles Lakers might not even have him after this season because people are going to be spending money to try to get this AR-15 guy. He didn't prove himself to be a name. He played himself into a deal. This dude he wasn't even drafted. I don't think nobody drafted him.
He'll
So
go to Atlanta. He'll go to the Atlanta Hawks.
right.
He
Remember
gonna
they
be
had
Duncan
Graves
Robinson.
Digger that LeBron James brought up because he saw him shooting. He used to dig graves in the cemetery. Remember him? Grave Digger. You ain't heard nothing about him since. He hit
Right.
that
He gonna be
game
Duncan
against the
Robinson.
Nets. They
Yep.
like,
Man,
this
that
dude
boy
can't
got
miss. He automatic. That Grave Digger dude, and he been out the league ever since.
Mm-hmm.
what you
Yeah.
mean? Based off
He
of
So
gonna
that's
be
what
what I'm
though?
Duncan
saying.
Robinson.
He's not Muscala out there. All he could do is catch and shoot. You see him out there making plays, man. Getting to the foul line, going with his move,
Yeah,
hitting
you
threes
gonna get
out
Cause
to
he
the
there.
with the
foul
Lakers.
line when they blow the whistle.
Right.
What you mean? He catching that? He
Time.
going to get that whistle, man.
And blatantly
Taking
kicking
that
his leg
whistle.
out to draw a foul, dude. That shit
What? No, he don't. He put his
every
body
time.
into it.
Every time he
He
goes up,
played it.
he'll
He
blatantly put his
Dog,
leg
he's
out, man.
getting
That
play
ball.
the
calls
foul
on
game. What you
Devin
hating
Booker
for?
like he's a perennial All-Pro.
He don't. He
He's
don't. He
getting
don't get
17 free throws. Have you seen a
Devin Booker a
non-drafted
jump shooter. He don't go.
All-Pro shoot 17 free throws in a game?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What you? I'm
That don't
saying.
happen, bro.
Yeah, like
That's
how
I
That
many?
think
don't
he's
How many?
shooting the
happen.
most free throws on at least attempts out of anybody. The most free
What
throws
you,
on field goals attempts. Like
I'm
this
saying. So
dude is
what you?
shooting free
Because
throws
he
every
going
game.
against the worst defenders on the team. Like you can't put no you can't put no real attention on him. He's going to cook whoever is defending him because you got the guard Brow, and you got the guard Gold James. So so every time he get the ball, he gonna be cooking whoever
Oh,
defender he
you
on.
mean old James? Okay.
Right,
Huh?
old
All
James,
right.
bro.
Old Gold James. What you want?
Oh man,
What you have to
Yeah,
say
he
ain't
you
look
want?
nobody
He
worried about
old.
him.
he
Huh?
look
Ain't
like an
This is
old
nobody worried
old.
about him.
he looks like an old
Oh,
goat. Yeah. Dude,
what
yeah.
you mean?
What you mean? Hey, exactly what I said.
exactly
He
what it
looks like
sound like.
Old James.
What?
Hmm?
he look like an
What it look
old
like today? Put the clamps on today, huh?
Put no
Come
clearance
on,
on him.
man. Quit lying,
Who is he
bro.
guarding?
Shout out to Jared Jackson Jr.
Who is he guarding?
You
King,
guarded
they
absolutely
run
nobody.
69.
Everybody
There
else.
is no effort. There is no
Three.
real effort in the
Anytime he
defense.
guarded Jaren Jack in the paint, Jaren Jack scored. Jackson
Stop
scored.
the cap.
Jaren Jackson scored on him every
They
time
were
in the
up
paint.
5 when John
Shout out,
Moran got
shout out
hurt.
to Jared
They were up
Jackson.
6. They were up
But
6 when he got hurt. And then when he got hurt, they went up 16.
So you saying
that's a
Jock
great
carries
difference.
that squad when them boys always take off when he's not on the
Bro,
squad?
you know
He's the
how
only
John
all-star
Moran
on the
is.
team
The
besides
league
Jackson.
was cut down to 6 when John Moran got going. Then he ended up
Right.
he
They
re-injured
can't-
his hand, and once he got sat down, the bench, the league went up by 16, right?
They came
Yeah.
back when Jock was off of the court when he was resting earlier in the game.
Sir.
The
You
fuck?
said earlier in the game. That's not the fourth.
No, sir.
So what do you?
No,
I'm
they
saying the
came
point
back
is
every time
they
they
know
took
how to.
LeBron out of the game. Every
No,
time
they
they
came
take
back-
LeBron back, the Lakers would take the lead. The LeBron was slowing
That's
y'all
cap.
down. When LeBron
When-
get on the court, that's when Memphis come back.
Yep.
Memphis came back one of them times when he was sitting on the bench too. What about that time?
We ain't
What-
talking
what
Man,
about-
LeBron
We ain't
caused
talking about
the
that,
damage to
man.
the game, bro.
What?
I'm
What
talking
about
about
in the,
LeBron. When LeBron ain't out
That's-
there,
They
that's
play
what I'm
better.
They played
the
better without
Lakers was
LeBron.
on the run.
when Gold James was sitting in the
Go
at the end of
James.
the second half. At the
Man,
end
he
of the
not no
second
GOAT,
half, the
man.
ball was coming back when he was sitting
Go on
the
another
bench, right?
team. Go on another team. That's right. Go on another team.
Going on another team. That's exactly
Going
what
on
he
another
is.
team.
Not this season, huh? Who team we on? Who team we on this season?
You got that? You got that much
Man,
faith in
he's
him?
not the
He
GOAT,
on
man.
AD
He's not
He
the
team.
gotta
GOAT.
be going home, and he'll be going on
He
another
on
team.
Anthony Davis
He'll be
team.
no.
Going
Better yet,
home by the
better
hands
than
of who?
better than going on another team. He'll be retiring, hopefully.
Nah, he ain't gonna retire. He too
Hold
stupid.
up, where Bronny at? I don't see Bronny in the league. What you don't pay attention
You
or
actually
something?
think Bronny gonna make the league? You actually think he gonna make the league?
Yeah, he gonna
The
make the
fuck?
league.
He'll
They
get
gonna
pushed.
put him there.
He'll
He'll
get
get-
pushed.
he'll
You
get
see
put
him in
in.
a Fast
Yeah,
and
he gonna
Furious
make the league.
commercial? You see
mean?
that Fast and
Yeah,
Furious
LaPower.
commercial? They got Bronny in there.
Oh, he
Don't
gonna be in the
forget.
league. Yeah, you
But is he gonna live up to the hype?
Nope.
That's the thing.
He gonna filter right out. He gonna be a D League player and go
LeBron is making
overseas.
that target bigger and bigger, trying to hype him up.
Where's he going to
Right,
school?
that's
He gonna
all
go to
he
USC?
doing.
He gonna go to USC? Where's he going?
He going to the NBA.
Most likely.
Why would he go to college?
Yeah, he just did
Right.
commercials and all that shit. He might as well just go to
Why would
NBA.
he go to college?
See y'all boys be lying like a mother. I'll
Who
tell
else
you,
in college
But
basketball
you
doing
got to
commercials?
lie when you lay hating, huh?
Wow, y'all take
Man,
that
what is
hate
that
word
hate?
to the extreme, man.
Man, what is there to hate about LeBron? He's
When a person spits facts, y'all make that hating. I don't get
Yes,
that.
I'm a hater.
How you was lying?
Or
Look,
if you don't
look at the
agree with
lie.
him, it's hate.
Yeah, that's
What do you
stupid.
mean? I'm sorry. Look at the
Silly shit
lie.
I've
You don't
heard.
worship the
You pointing
ground
out the
LeBron walks
lie.
on. It's hate, right? Yeah.
You got the lie on your
We don't
screen.
like him like him as hate.
If you actually scrutinize, about scrutinize, I
Y'all
mean examine.
crazy
If you
yourself.
actually examine this game, then it's actually hate, right?
Again,
Yeah.
what do
Okay.
you mean? You lie.
Because
I'm
we'll
talking
call
about
another
the lie on
man
the
king
screen.
is hate.
All right. If he's Go James, break down why is he so great? Break that down. I want to hear the first thing you say, and whatever you say, if it's something we already heard, we already know what's up. Go ahead.
Gotta be something different, nigga. Let's Swiss knife. What the fuck you talking about?
Break down LeBron's career. What make him so great?
Break down his
All
skill
around
set. What
game,
makes him
everything.
What's everything?
Better squad.
And
You know
those
we done
are
heard that
10
before,
finals
right?
appearances when he only won 3.
What you mean? 3 or 4?
3.
Double
Don't
tip.
count that Mickey Mouse shit.
Okay, you can talk that shit, but I got 4 rings, right? You got 4
What you
over
mean?
here, right?
Who is I?
I say I
You
got
mean-
4 rings when I'm talking about what it was,
You ain't
2012,
him.
2013, 2016, and
Yes,
what's that?
there's like no
24,
logic
2020.
to
man.
LeBron fans. So
Huh?
I'm gonna go
You
ahead
just like the best time, man.
four,
You just like the best
go
time.
ahead and
You got 4, huh?
watch
I
the
got
remainder
4.
of this
I got
Bucks and
4.
this Bucks.
This man has played with 28
Miami
different
Heat
All-Stars his whole
Gotta
career.
watch it on my computer, so I gotta see y'all later.
28 more than
Later,
anybody in his
All right, Nick.
You act like he played with a top 10 guy half of his career, like any other top 10 player that you got in
Who
the
had
top
top 10 play? Who had a top 10 player every year and won a championship? 2
For
top 10
most
players.
of their career,
Who?
anybody you got in the top 10
Who?
has the top 10 player in the
Don't
league
say
on
Jordan
their
and
squad for most
Pippen,
of their
because
career.
Jordan was never. I mean, Pippen was never top 10 in the NBA.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That's
No,
a
he
lie.
wasn't. Stop.
Yes, he was.
Stop
That's a
your
lie.
lies. Oh my God.
That's
What
it
are you
right there.
what are you talking
That's it
about?
right there.
Pip, hold
That's
up.
it right
Pip
there.
top 10 in MVP
Who
votes
won the
every
championship that
year.
had 2
Hold
top
up.
10
Hold up.
players in the league at the
Hold
time?
up, Pip. Hold up, Pip. Top 10 in MVP votes every year. The Bulls won the chip.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
Top
And
10.
what does that even mean?
All defensive first team, and all NBA first
Bruce
team.
Bowen was all defense.
Man, you a
That's top
casual,
5 on the
man.
What are you
offensive and the
talking about?
defensive end.
Oh my God.
Multiple
Yo,
years.
Cena,
You
what's
still
your
ain't
five
answer the
best
question.
guys,
Who
bro?
was you talking about Pippen, bro? He was never top 10 in the NBA.
He said
Never.
Pippen. He said
Never.
Pippen.
Talking
Ever.
about.
Top
He
10.
was a better defender and a better playmaker than MJ.
Oh my God.
In which world? Because you can't be talking about
Saturn.
this one.
Saturn.
World that got them chips, because he was never the initiator of the offense.
Oh
He
boy.
was never the leader of making his teammates get easier plays on the offensive end. MJ's job was just to jack up shots. Pip
Wow.
had the ball, and the boy he got the highest usage rate of all time, and still don't got more assists than Pip. How? Because he's not like that on the playmaking end of the fucking court, right?
Wow. Okay. Okay. We done heard this
Delusion
before.
is one hell of a drug.
We done heard this many times. Pippen, they quick. They so quick to go to Scottie Pippen.
An all-time great team.
They quick to go to Scottie Pippen with the narrative.
Talking about.
He said Scottie Pippen was better than Michael Jordan.
Y'all just was talking about 28 All-Stars, so a nigga can't bring up one guy.
Oh, you brought up one guy, and that guy wasn't even the second best
You brought
player
up
on his team.
you brought up 28 of them.
First 10 years of LeBron's career, how many All-Stars he played with? Can you name all of them?
Do
that.
Which one of them? Who's better than Pip, and who did he play with?
D Wade, D Wade, D Wade, D Wade.
D Wade was knee Wade 2 years after he got there.
But who got their first chip?
A year and a half. The fuck?
They came in the same year. D Wade got a chip before he did.
I'm talking about a year after he got to the Heat, and he was and they were, and like I say, he was only like he was only up there level of D Wade for a year and a half, 2 years. Get out of here. Boy, ain't never had somebody as a top 5, top 10 player on his squad for any kind of length that Magic had Kareem, Bird had McHale, fucking MJ had Pip. Who else you got? Who else you got? Duncan had
David Robinson
and Pip,
Tony Parker,
and Parker, and Pop. Come on, man. What you talking about? Who else did
LeBron have in Cleveland? Who was the All-Star before he got there? One of the guys was the All-Star before he got there.
Okay, it's Ilgauskas on Kevin McHale's level. Is Ilgauskas on Kevin McHale's level?
But he's an All-Star. He was an All-Star.
But is he on his level?
Nah.
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right, hold on. For everybody out there, we're moving the rest of this to the Patreon. Thank you guys for listening on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe. Now the conversation is going to continue on the Patreon right now, starting at this second.
Let's go.
All right, we are